Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. Today we're going to take a look at inside Star Citizen and talk about 3.14 a little bit. As you can see, they have changed Crusader. It's a much different looking planet now. Nothing like that old version that you see in 3.13. These are now active clouds that you can fly through some of them, and there's a hard cap on how low you can go before your ship starts taking damage. Actually, I think they just blow up. So hopefully they'll get that kind of worked on before they release it to live. But you can see how beautiful the volumetric clouds are in this instance. Of course, they're trying to show us the best parts, and let me tell you, I love the way Orison's looking. It looks phenomenal. I mean, take a look at some of these pictures. It is just beautiful. Now, I used to love Microtech just because of how beautiful it looked. You know, it's not a place that I go and visit a whole lot because it's way out there, and for me, there's not a lot to do around Microtech, or at least not that I'm attracted to. So I don't go out there very often. But man, I think Orison has upped Microtech by a big amount. Like, it is so much prettier, so much better in my opinion. You could tell they put a lot of time and effort into what Orison looks like, and it looks phenomenal. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. Of course, I haven't seen this in game with my own eyes, but look at it. It's, yeah, it just, what can you say? I mean, do you guys agree? You know, let me know in the comments. Do you think Orison's going to be this gorgeous? It's just going to be the epitome. Like, so Microtech was a step up from ArcCorp or Lorville. You know, New Babbage was a step up. This is a step beyond that. I mean, it is awesome. And of course, they've been working on it for over a year, or at least some people have been working that long probably on Orison, while others had to get off the project a little bit, go do something else, and then come back as priorities changed. You know, so they have definitely put in the time and the effort into making this a premier landing zone. Is it going to be my landing zone when I get a chance to go there? I don't know. I know at first it's probably going to be a little buggy. You know, there's probably going to be some frame rate issues. They're working on trying to optimize it a little more to where it's got some better a better feel when you get there. Because right now I know Evocati has been struggling when they're there. It's to be expected with any new landing zone, right? But so they are definitely working on trying to fix that up before this goes out to Wave 1 in the PTU. They're polishing it. They're changing the LODs, so you know what it looks like from different distances and all the different assets and lighting. So they'll get it all fixed up and make it a little smoother for us to visit. And you know, the first few patches, honestly, 3.14, 3.15, you may not want to be there very much because you may experience some more of those issues. I know I do a lot of bounty hunting and stuff in the Crusader area, at least lately, so it would be nice to have that as my main landing zone. I may stick with Port Olisar for a little while just because you know, it makes it a little easier. You don't have to deal with some of that, but I definitely want to get down there and get some footage of the planet for you guys. So I will be fighting through whatever bugs or issues might come up from all this volumetric clouds, which they say doesn't actually impact the graphics that hard. It's just the Orison landing zone itself could be a little rough. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So what do you guys think of Orison? I mean, it's awesome. It's phenomenal. I am blown away. I didn't think I was gonna like it this much, and I do, and I am looking forward to what else they can do with it, because this is just version 1. Version 2 is not due out for a couple more patches. What else are they going to bring in? Look at all these floating platforms. I mean, this is huge. It could be really cool if we can go to quite a few of these different floating platforms. I realize early on it's probably going to be 1 or 2. So don't expect to be able to go everywhere right away. So let's also talk about a 3.14 patch, because it's not just Orison that they're bringing in. They're making some major changes to ships. They are going to change a lot of how ships are behaving, reacting, firepower, shields. the whole 9 yards. They said that they are trying to make it a lot closer to where they expect the ships to perform when the game goes live. So you should be able to see a little bit more, how the ships, what role they will perform in against other ships, etc. Because that's kind of where, that's where they're leaning for a ship like a Gladius versus an Avenger or something like that. You'll be able to tell a little bit more what role those ships will take, especially in the head-to-head type battles. One of the things they talked about was for energy weapons, they were going to kind of give the energy weapons an ammo count almost. So your laser guns, they're going to somewhat limit the amount of times you can fire, and then you're going to have to recharge the guns, and it could take 30 seconds or something. I don't know. I'm throwing that out there. But it's going to take some time to recharge the guns before you can use them again. So that that makes sense as a mechanic to me. It does. But that's going to possibly make people rethink using ballistic or energy weapons over ballistic weapons. Because right now they're also significantly increasing the ammo count on ship ballistic weapons for size 1 all the way up to size 4 cannon projectiles. They're also increasing the velocity on those guns, so they will become even better in the DPS game. So ballistics are going to be pretty nasty from the sounds of things. Some other changes that they're looking to do is anytime you destroy a party member's empty ship, no more crime stat for you. If you trespass on any facilities that have underground facilities like the security stations and stuff, you're not going to get crime stat for that either. And if you were to fall down in the prison, like in Klesher, you accidentally fall down in the lower level, you're not going to add to your crime stat. So they still have quite a few bugs they're working out, but those are some of the more important things that we are going to get in 3.14 that they haven't really advertised very much or at all. Especially the crime stat stuff. That's going to be very beneficial for parties and stuff when you don't have to worry about getting a crime stat because your buddy's vehicle blew up or you were flying and it blew up, or you're not going to get a crime stat for that. So thank you for actually putting that in there. We haven't heard much about Surrender 2.0 other than it's going to be, well, from what I've heard, it's going to be lame, but we'll see. We'll have to wait and see what it looks like. Maybe Surrender version 3 will be even, more dynamic. I don't know. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that you watch this Inside Star Citizen. It's going to be the last one of the quarter, which means they're going to go on hiatus until the patch comes out, and then they will bring a new Inside Star Citizen. They do this every quarter. They've been doing it for the last, half a year, something like that. So definitely check this one out because it's going to be the last one for a while, and it's a pretty good one. It's very informative, a lot of interesting stuff in it. I am looking forward to 3.14. I'm hoping that it'll be out within the next month. I'm guessing 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. What are you guys' guesses on when 3.14 will be out? Let me know in the comments down below as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps on the algorithm. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed before. I've got a lot of new subscribers. Thank you all, and welcome to the Texas Space Navy. If you're not a Texan, we're going to make a Texan out of you. How's that sound? But thank you all for contributing to the channel. I also want to thank my Patreon and YouTube members for contributing. If you guys want to join those groups, you can do that for as low as $1, and that information will be in the description of the video. So I thank you so much for all those who have put in money. I really do appreciate it. Once again, I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.